Hello again. So my last video I shared some little envelope journals that I had made for the girls for our trip to Dallas. We are leaving probably in a few hours, I guess, probably about noon, to head down to Dallas. And I got the thought last night, you know, I made these journals for the girls. I'm always making stuff for everyone else, but I never make one for myself. So I whipped one together last night for myself using this. I've had this pad for a long time. I actually used the 12 by 12. I have two 12 by 12 pads of this and then this 6 by 6 pad. I guess it just really spoke to me when I bought it, but I've had it for quite a while. I think I might actually take some of the papers from the 6 by 6 and make some journaling cards as well. Maybe I gotta finish packing, but if I have time, I'm gonna do that. But I just thought I would share this album because I'm really excited how it turned out. I had just a short piece of the seam binding left, so instead of wrapping it around, I just secured it to the top, you know, underneath on both sides. So I also used some of my Stampin' Up stuff. I don't know if you can hear my cat. She hates when my door is shut and I'm separated from her and she's out there meowing. So this is the Queen Bee set. So I used the stamps and a couple of the dies. So this die cut comes in there. The bee, you know, you can die cut him out, and then you can die cut out these little honeycombs. So I cut two full ones and then some partials and adhered them on. And so the bees, I stamped them, and then I cut them out, but I also cut out two more backers so that it's raised up. I did the same with the label, but I also used Stampin' Up ink. So I used crushed curry and smoky slate. I used smoky slate to stamp everything, and then crushed curry I used in some cards. But this is, again, is the Michael's Recollections envelopes and card set, and I actually put some of the cards in with mine this time. But again, there's, you know, a pocket and then a solid page for journaling or putting pictures on. This is one of the stamps from the Stampin' Up set, along with this one. It's this tiny stamp, and I just stamped it, you know, multiple times. I did not put anything on this paper because I just loved it the way it was. This is one of the cards, and it can just slide out. So this bumblebee came from a different Stampin' Up set. It's a retired set. I think it's called Dragonfly Dreams, but I liked it. Again, I didn't add anything to this one. Did I just skip a page? No. So I tried to use like a design, and then I tried to use a journaling type, you know. So same thing. And on the fronts of these, they're kind of different. Sometimes it has this. I think that other one has maybe a flower. It's hard to do these things with one hand. Yeah, flower. And the backs of them all have this big bee, and then the inside. So I you know, went around the edges with smoky slate on the outside, and on the insides I went around with that crushed curry, just kind of give it a distressed look to kind of match the paper. So we've seen this one, I think. No, I used that. Yeah, I saw that one. And then this is that little stamp, and there's a little crown. And this card, I just kind of kept simple. Like I said in my last video, I don't like to repeat my patterns, my pattern papers or my stamps a whole lot. I either want everything to be exactly the same or I want it to be all different. This is that stamp from the set again. And one more page. I was debating on using the solid, because the cardstock is double-sided, or the paper is double-sided, and I wasn't sure about using this dark orange, but it did coincide. It you know, it brings out the orange in this page. So of course the back page is a double pocket page, and then the back. But that's it. Like I said, I might cut some of these out just to make, you know, some card inserts or some journaling. I'm not real sure yet. I do have some Project Life journaling cards that I'm going to bring with us, and that way we can, you know, write on them and adhere them. I'm going to bring a little I'm going to bring a tape runner. And that way, you know, the girls, and myself as well, we can just kind of journal as we go. But that's my share for today. If I can figure out how to link the tutorial for this from Amber's page, she is Lyric Lover Crafts. If I can figure out how to link it, I will do that. I used to do things like that, and I've forgotten how to do all those things. So, but I will do my best. But if not, it's Lyric Lover Crafts, and her name is Amber. She's got all kinds of wonderful tutorials on her YouTube channel, so you should go check her out.